Well, I think the challenge is to try to control what you can. Obviously, this is Kobe Bryant night, unveiling of the statue. What a great tribute for him and his legacy and his family. But at the end of the day, this is a game. We have to find a way to, like we did on opening night against them, not let all the off the court stuff affect the on the court. And hopefully, when that jump ball goes up, our guys are able to focus in on trying to beat the Lakers, which will be a tough task at home. Be a crazy atmosphere, a lot of adversity, a lot of emotion, as you mentioned, Katie. But just control what you can, and just rely upon each other, to try to fight our way through it. And I think our guys are ready for that challenge.
And part of his legacy is not only here in LA with his team, but I mean, you got guys, young guys on your team that probably had Kobe Bryant posters up on their house. And now you got a guy that in 15 years, guys are gonna come in the league and say, "Well, I had a Joker poster." I mean, that's the legacy of, as far as a player goes, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Kobe's legacy is worldwide. I mean, his impact, as you mentioned, not just in LA, not just if you're a Laker fan, but if you're a basketball fan. I mean, Kobe's legacy, the winning, the determination, the attitude, that Mamba mentality that we always talk about. And I remember I go back to the game, when we found out about that horrific, tragic accident, where so many lives were lost. And that was one of the weirdest locker rooms I've ever been a part of. And trying to, as a head coach, get guys to go out there and play a game in the afternoon. And as you mentioned, I mean, Kobe's impact, I mean, some of our guys have looked up to him, and he's been a source of motivation. So, in a weird way, kind of cool to be here to celebrate the life of one of the greatest to ever do it, and on the court and off the court. So we'll see what happens.
You have an update on KCP, and if he can't play, how do you intend to work around that?
Yeah, I think he's probably going to go out there and warm up. I don't know what the official listing as of right now, but I'd say he's probably more doubtful than anything. You don't want to mess with those kind of injuries. Those soft tissue injuries, the hamstring, the groin, whatever it may be. You don't want to mess with that. So we're going to be really cautious. If he can't go, obviously we have other guys, whether it's Christian, Justin, Julian is back with the team. We have a bunch of guys that we can throw out there and let them play their game.
Do you have hope that Julian in the last 30 games can work his way into the rotation and be a valued performer?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be great. The thing is, there's so many guys right now in front of him. I'm trying to get Christian Brown going. But Julian, to me, has shown in the games that he played this year, Chris, that he can go out there. He can change the game in a hurry. He's got that shooting ability. He can put the ball on the floor. And I think his team defense and his game plan discipline are terrific. He's been well coached at Gonzaga by Mark Few. I think he has a just great feel for the game. So I'm going to try to get him out there. Obviously, he was playing a lot, and that second unit didn't have any starters in it. I'm getting Jamal with that second unit now. So that's one spot that is gone because now it's Reggie and Jamal. And lately it's been Christian, Peyton, and DeAndre. So, but I'm just happy he's healthy. And if the game calls for it, I know I can throw him out there.
When you look at these last four games, I know you probably heard this forever from your dad and all the other great coaches you played for. That week or so, 5 or 6 games right before the All-Star break, a lot of guys already off in 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Have you guys talked about that? Have you prepared yourself for this, not to have this lull these last 4 games for the All-Star break?
Yeah, we always talk about it. And to our guys' credit, we've done a really good job over the years of understanding what time of the year it is and a great opportunity to try to steal some of those games. I don't think tonight falls in that. I think just the nature between the two teams, Western Conference Finals teams, Kobe Bryant night, the crowd, I think this is going to be an incredible atmosphere. But, yes, more importantly, we want to try to finish up. We're 9-3 in our last 12. I think we're 21-7 in our last 28. We've been playing pretty good basketball. Can we finish this up the last 4 going into the break, get a well-deserved break prior to coming back for the final 27?